5 times a week. The real secret is under there. At some point, these will come down, and there's a time capsule right under there.
There's actually been a lot of speculation about the existence of that buried time capsule.
There's some things you just don't tell everything.
Do you think it's there?
Let's just say I'm not going to answer that.
What's supposed to be in it?
Well, a lot of times there's capsules in different places with different things in it. And that could be the true identity to the group that Mr. Christian represents.
Maybe the time capsule's buried somewhere but not there.
I didn't say that.
That's just my
I
speculation.
didn't say that.
What's poppin' YouTube? It's the Hood Conspiracy Theories, man, and we back with another video, man. This is the official Georgia Guidestone breakdown video. This is a highly requested video, so we finally finna go and do the breakdown on the Georgia Guidestones, aka the 10 Commandments of Satan. You know everything they do, they try to flip us a spin-off of what the Most High doing. So we finna go on to get into that, man.
All right, here we go. Maintain humanity under 500 million. So, how many people we got to kill?
We gotta kill a lot of people.
Well, Monsanto's doing a good job. Maybe Monsanto, maybe they did this. Yeah, it's a good possibility. Who knows? But they want to
Maybe.
kill plenty of people. Here we go.
So they put these things up in 1979, man. They located in Elbert County, Georgia. So we got a set of 10 guidelines that's inscribed on these stones with 8 different languages with a short message inscribed at the top of the stones. And it's also in 4 ancient language. It's Babylonian, it's Greek, Sanskrit, and Egyptian hieroglyphics. This is what you call the Age of Reason. Now let's look at the first rule that's on this stone. It says maintain humanity under 500 million in balance with nature. So let's do some math real quick, man. It's 8 billion people in the world as of 2022. 8 billion people, right? So that means 7,500,000,000 people will have to die in order for them to maintain humanity under 500 million. Let me repeat that. The first commandment on the Georgia Guidestone, it says maintain humanity under 500 million. So that means 7,500,000,000 people will have to die in order for them to achieve that goal of a 500 million population. Now, back in 2015, it was a documentary called Dark Clouds Over Alberton that was released, and it explains the connection of the Georgia Guidestones to the Freemasons, the United Nations, and the elites. The Guidestones, they also served as an astronomical calendar. Every day at noon, the sun shines through a 7-8 inch hole in the center of the stone and illuminates the day's date on the engraving. It's kind of like a calendar, one of those sundial calendars that's engraved in the stone, and then the capstone on top of it is astronomically aligned with the North Star. And there's also an additional stone on the west of the structure. So the sun shines through this the hole at the same time every day for a whole year, every day. Now watch this. I'm finna play this clip and we finna hear what this man got to say. Then we go come back. Check this out.
Or when you put your head down in there like this and look through it, a ball of energy comes through that sucker, man.
He said a ball of energy come through there. See, that's that hole that I was just talking about. In the center, every day at the same time, the sun shines through that hole, man. And is engraved with the North Star. So this also proves that this can, I could be reaching, but this is my theory. This could prove that the earth is flat because at the same time, every day, that sun shines in the exact location at the same spot. If the earth was spinning like they say, you know, every single day for years, that sun shine in the same spot and it do not move, it do not change. Like that sundial is in the same position every single day. So that also proves to you that the earth is not round. The earth is not a ball. The earth is not a globe. That there also debunks that theory as well. Now we finna talk about the explanatory table. As you can see right there, what it says in the center, let these be guide stones to an age of reason. And you know, this table here, it got a little features. It explains different features about the Georgia guide stones, like the size, the weight, the astronomical features, the date that it was built, the sponsors, and all that different things. But the icing on the cake, the icing on the cake is the reference to a time capsule that's built under this stone. But the crazy thing about this is the date is blank. As you can see in the picture right here, it say place 6 feet. Peep that key word, 6 feet. We got the number 6 right there. Place 6 feet below this spot on blank, to be opened on blank. So y'all see how they purposely left the dates blank. They did not tell you when that they was placed in there and when they were supposed to be open. That's a mystery. That's a red flag. To me it is. That's a red flag. It's almost like this time capsule is supposed to stay buried 6 feet under the ground until it's time to be revealed for whatever purpose or agenda that it will serve. But I don't think that's a coincidence that it was buried 6 feet in the ground and they purposely left the dates blank. As you can see on the picture, place 6 feet in this spot on blank, to be opened on blank, of the Americans who seek the age of reason. So yeah, this is apocalypse. Again, going back to the first commandment on this stone is maintain humanity under 500 million. And like in the Bible, we got the 10 commandments that the Most High God gave us. And this Masonic New World Order commandments, so everything they do is a flip. Like I say, they basically trying to mock the Most High. So a lot of people say that these are the 10 commandments of Satan. But most definitely, that number 1, that first commandment is pretty clear. It's clear as day. Like there's no way you can look at that and deny that. Maintain humanity under 500 million. There's no way you can look at that and just like be okay with that. Like, okay, like it don't mean nothing. Like that's there for a meaning. That means something. So I'm finna play this clip from this man that actually went to the Georgia Guidestone, and he was talking about this time capsule as well. As you can see, I'm not the only person that thinks something is up with this. So let's see what he got to say.
All right, guys, check this out. There's a time capsule that's built 6 feet below this spot right here, and it doesn't tell you when it's supposed to be opened or anything right here. And wow. So this is due north this way, due east, due west, and south. They got the Babylonian cuneiform, the Egyptian
The
hieroglyphics.
writing on the weird Egyptian hieroglyphics stands for "Let these guide stones be an age of reason."
Yeah.
The holes do this. They do.
Channel through stone indicates celestial pole. The horizontal slot indicates annual travel of the sun. And the sunbeam through the capstone marks noontime throughout the year.
They
So that little
misspelled
slot.
pseudonym.
Yeah. Oh, they did.
It's like a typo. physical data right
Well,
here.
as much money as they paid the granite company, Georgia Granite Company did this, right? I remember some guys that
Okay, boom. So now we gonna talk about the astronomical features of the gas stones. So the first one, it says it channels through the stone, indicates the celestial pole. So again, that's that hole that the man was talking about in the other clip. When the hole, he say the sun come through there and it looks like a ball of energy. Then number 2 says the horizontal slot, it indicates the annual travel of the sun. And number 3 says the sunbeam throughout the capstone, it marks the noontime throughout the year. So the same time throughout the year, every day for 12 months. Those gas stones was built in that exact location for a reason, for that sun to pass through that hole every day at the same time, you know, the ball of energy. So yeah, those gas stones were specifically built right there. Then the capstone on top of the mountain, man, is astronomically aligned with the North Star. The gas stones, they also serve as an astronomical calendar, and every day at noon, like we say, the sun shines through that hole in the center and illuminates the date on the engraving. Again, that ball of energy that the man was talking about in the other clip. All right, so you can see here, man, we had some people to go vandalize the gas stones. As you can see right here, you will not succeed. Jesus will beat you, Satanists. So like I say, man, people is hip to this. People is awake to this. People do not agree with this. This the one right here. The elite want 80% of us dead. See number 1, maintain humanity under 500 million. Clear as day. There's no overlooking that. Then this one right here, F the NWO. Like I say, man, we in the age of awakening. A lot of people is awakening to the BS that's going on. A lot of people is starting to open their eyes. It's a great awakening. F the NWO. You know what I'm saying? We've been hearing about the New World Order since we was kids, man. And a lot of people is starting to actually catch on to what's really going on out here. Praise the Most High for that. So this one here, the Rothschilds sucks. Rockefeller sucks. Again, people are waking up to who these people are. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, you know, the Bilderbergs, all that. Death to the globalist. Yeah, this another one right here, man. So like somebody actually went to the Georgia gas stones and sprayed all this stuff on those stones. Like these were some years back, but these are real pictures from up there. Then you can see on this picture here, it say the Skull and Bones suck. So like y'all should know, the Skull and Bones is one of the highest ranking secret society organizations out there. Then you know 322, that's their number. Skull and Bones 322. They also known as the Brotherhood of Death. Now we'll close the video with this small clip that's actually reading and calling out the 10 commandments that's written on these. In case y'all don't know, the 10 commandments, the one that start with maintain humanity under 500 million. These are post-apocalyptic rules. So we're finna check this clip out right quick.
English stolen to you real quick here, and this is going to be quite interesting. Again, these are rules for post-apocalypse, so we should listen closely. All right, so I am not on the sunny side here, but I'm going to read these off to you. So maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Unite humanity with a living new language. Rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. Avoid petty laws and useless officials. Now that's an interesting concept. We should probably go ahead and start that now. Prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with infinite And I skipped one here, sorry guys. So balance personal rights with social duties. I personally think that's really important. Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature.
Hey, so that's the end of this video, man. We finna go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. It's the Hood Conspiracy Theorist, man, checking in. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Turn post notifications on so you'll know whenever I drop. Yeah, man, y'all show the channel some love, man. Make sure y'all like this video, man. The Hood Conspiracy Theorist, gone.